Hey y'all, welcome back to another freaking video from the queen. But today, if you guys can't tell by the title, we're going to be giving freshman advice from an upcoming sophomore, coming from an upcoming sophomore. So let's get started. Okay y'all, so we're going to start with the topic of classes and school. So first question, what is the biggest mistake that freshmen really make? Okay, one of the biggest mistakes that freshmen make, and this is a mistake that I made. I didn't take nothing serious. I didn't take nothing serious. I was doing whatever. I was just thinking that because I'm a freshman, like it's not gonna really count. It's not gonna really matter. It matters, y'all. It really does matter. Please do not do anything. Like it's like just don't do anything. Like literally just do what you're supposed to do. Do your work. Yeah, have fun, don't get into no trouble. Please don't get into no trouble. Cause I did that and I got into a lot of trouble. Don't be in no trouble, y'all. What else? Don't be slacking off on your work. To be honest, I feel like in freshman year it's really not that hard. Just don't slack off. Literally don't slack off. It's so easy. Don't slack off. How hard is freshman year really? Okay, freshman year is not really that hard. If I'm being honest, it gets hard towards like the third. Okay, so in my school we have 4 quarters. So we have the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. The first 2 quarters is like probably like the easiest quarters you could ever literally do to pass because it's basically just the basics of you learn everything. The third quarter is probably the hardest quarter because like that's where they teach like the stuff for like regions and stuff and like all the like the important tests that you have to take at the end. The fourth quarter is not the hardest, to be honest. It's really just where you have to just really pay attention because that quarter literally represents what you get as your final grade. Literally. How many classes did I have? Okay, so I had a lot of classes. I don't even know like the exact amount of how many classes I actually had, but I had like a block schedule, so I would like drop a certain class a certain day. So my schedule went by like letters. So I would have like A day, B day, C day, G day, E day, F day, H day. And like they would like it would go by that and a certain class would drop every single day. But like I would have like all my main classes almost every single day. Like biology, I have biology every single day. But I only have biology certain periods in the afternoon. Like I would have it either a period after lunch or at the end of the day. Like it would depend on like you know what I mean, what class I drop. What school supplies do you really need? If I'm being honest with y'all, just get one big binder full with papers and just use it as your notebook because in like the unless you don't want to get like your stuff mixed up, like because I have a binder where I have like papers in it and I use it as like a notebook, but there's like certain sections, so I put like this section in math, this section this section that. But you don't need to buy all those like calculator, I mean not calculators, all those binders and all that stuff that they be asking you don't really need all that. Pencils, get a lot and get some pens because you're gonna need that for tests. Calculator, it really depends on your school because the calculator that I bought, I didn't even get to use it for any of my classes. We use this app called Desmos. I'll put it right here. It's called Desmos, and it was really unnecessary. But I don't know why they made me buy something I wasn't gonna use, but it wasn't my money, so I didn't really care. Next question: do grades really matter freshman year? Okay, I feel like a lot of people say no and a lot of people say yes, but I'm kind of in between because they don't really look at your like they look at your freshman year, but I feel like they kind of don't really look because it's like it's your freshman year. You're coming out from middle school, so they consider you still like a baby. But your grades, it does matter. Like I wouldn't say slack off, but like it does matter. But like that's not something that they really check in. They mostly check in sophomore year and junior year. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna be moving to the next topic, which is friends and social life. Is it easy to make friends? Personally, I don't know because I've been in this school since 7th grade. I moved up to where I live now a couple of years ago. So I've been with the same friends I've been with. But personally, in my school, I think it's hard to make new friends. I'm a really shy person when it comes to new people. So it just really depends. If you're like an outgoing person and you're like, okay, I want to make new friends, go for it. It's not that hard. It depends on if you're shy, if you're like, you know what I mean? Should you try and fit in? No. Always be yourself. I used to do that stuff before, like in my old school. I used to try and fit in all the time. It looks stupid. Don't do that. Literally just be yourself, and that's what I did. How do you avoid fake friends? Okay, to avoid fake friends, really just stay like, see what type of friends stay with drama and it's always like being weird towards you or doing certain stuff towards you. And then if you see that pattern continue to go on in the rest of the school year, drop them people. Drop them. Drop them now. You don't need to be friends with them. They are weird. They're not, no. Like, obviously, in high school, I'm not gonna lie, in high school, you're gonna fall out with your friends. I'm gonna tell you that. You're definitely gonna fall out with your friends. I fell out with my friends a couple times. But if the friendship is really meant to be, you guys are gonna come back and you guys are gonna be okay. But just watch out for certain signals because you never know. Because they be hiding in plain sight. So just watch out. What is the biggest friendship lesson you learned? Stop trying to please people. Don't try and please your friends. That's literally the biggest lesson I've ever learned in my entire life. Do not try and please your friends that they don't care. They literally don't care. It's going to backfire. You're going to look stupid. You're going to look like a people pleaser. You're going to look like someone that people can run over. You want to seem like that type of girl. Literally, just be yourself. Don't try and please nobody. If nobody like you, if everybody has a problem with you, literally just stay out of it. Be like, okay, she has a problem with me. Oh, well. Literally, like, that's literally just the best thing you got to learn. Because if you try and please people, they're gonna like use that to their advantage and take over you, and you don't want to be taken advantage of. Y'all, and I just realized that my buns is a little bit weird. This one's in the front, this one's kind of really bad. But we're not gonna talk about that.
Nice.
Oh guys, look at my nails. Short break. Anyway, that's off topic, I'm sorry y'all. Okay, is high school as dramatic as they say it is? Yes and no, because it really does depend. If your school is I'm not even going to say that because all schools kind of have drama in it, but it really just depends if you're in the drama and if you're not in the drama. If you're not in the drama, it's not gonna like be as much drama as you think it is. Just like don't be in it. If you're in the drama, then yeah. Should you date freshman year? No. Please do not date. Don't look for no boy in your freshman year. Don't look for no girl in your freshman year. Don't look for no nothing. Look for them books.
Stop it. Get some help.
Don't look for no type of relationship in your freshman year because it's go backfire. It's not gonna do you no good. It's literally just waste your time. Don't do it. Literally. Okay, next step we're going on to teachers. Are teachers strict? Yes and no. It depends on the teacher that you have. All my teachers were pretty strict on me, so it really depends if they're chill, if they're not, but yeah. Okay, y'all, next question. How do you make a good first impression on teachers? Just don't paint this narrative that you're this type of person. Like, obviously be yourself, but don't be disrespectful. Don't be mean. You don't want to be known as this freshman that's rude and disrespectful to teachers and beginning to fight and all that stuff. Literally, you don't want to be that type of person. So just don't do that. And I feel like teachers will pretty much like you enough. Not like you enough, but like they'll warm up to you. But I feel like some teachers are more understanding when it comes to certain topics like that because sometimes people be getting bullied, people be doing this, and it leads to that type of person that they have to become kind of. But just like be yourself, but don't be rude. Don't be like doing too much and stuff like that. Because you don't want to be known as that type of freshman where it's like, she's this type of freshman that is da 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 and that. And I don't want to be like, yeah. Next question. What do you do if a teacher doesn't like you? Ignore them. The teachers ain't worth your time, bro. If the teachers don't like you, okay, that's too bad. They're there to teach you. They're not there to like you. Well, oh my God, no. Let me not even say that because I sound like a teacher. But like, it's literally just like that. Like, just don't worry about them. Literally, like it's like obviously it's probably gonna hurt if your teacher doesn't like you, but you can't really do anything about it. Like, literally, just don't pay no mind to it. Literally, because some teachers they just be hating on you just to hate on you. Literally. Is it okay to ask teachers for help? Always. Y'all, please, especially in your freshman year, please always ask your teachers for help. Cause that used to be me. Sometimes I'll be embarrassed to like ask for too much help. Like, let's say if I ask help on a certain question, they explain that I still don't understand. I'd be scared to ask. Please ask. Ask 1,000 times if you have to, girl. Don't be scared because you're gonna need it later on. So yeah. Okay, next topic is lunch and school life. How do you find people to sit with at lunch? I don't really, can't really give an answer on that because I really just stay with my friend group, like as I said earlier in the question before. But to be honest, if you have no friends, just like I don't know, like just try and like don't like try and like put yourself out there, but like don't put yourself out there too much, where it's like you become like an annoying person that they don't want to be around. But like I don't really know how to answer that question. That's actually a really good question. I'm gonna see if I can come back to that later, yo. Can you use your phone during lunch? No, because I live in New York. I don't know, like, well, I know it applies for like some other places and some other schools, but in New York, you're not allowed to use your phone in school. It's like against the law, I guess. So I can't use my phone. So how long is lunch? My lunch period is lunch usually be like almost an hour, 45 minutes, 55 minutes at least, close enough to there. I think my lunch is like almost an hour, almost like 55 to an hour minutes. Yeah. Lunch should be long, but not too long. You know what I mean? It should be like around 45 minutes, around that type of timing. Sports and clubs. Should freshmen join clubs? Yes, of course. Join whatever type of club you want. I did cheerleading for the first year, but my freshman year, I really liked it. But I don't think I'm doing it again. I think I'm doing tennis this year. And I want to do track, but I think I'm going to change it for softball. I don't know. But y'all, literally join sports. It's like literally so fun. But it also does take a toll on your grades if you don't know how to like manage and prioritize certain things. That's what I would say. Is it worth playing sports? Yes, of course. It's like because sports does get you very far, especially on certain sports that you do. So I would recommend to do it. Just know how to manage. How do you balance activities and homework? That's a good question. I can't even answer it on my own because when I was doing cheer, I could not balance literally nothing. I got home like 7 o'clock. I would go home. I'd be home for an hour. The only thing I could really do is eat, and I would sleep because I was so tired. I didn't do no work. Sometimes I would do work. Sometimes I wouldn't. Then I would go to cheer practice. Come back. I literally almost home like at 8 o'clock. Cause sometimes we did extra stuff, and then yeah, like it's literally kind of hard. You just have to kind of prioritize and stuff like that. How do you stop procrastinating? That's a good question because I procrastinate like crazy. I'm a procrastinating demon, so I don't know if I'm being honest. But if you want to stop procrastinating, literally just like take your mind off of stuff that you want to do. Like let's say you're scrolling through TikTok, but you know you got work. Get off TikTok and go do your work, and then come back on TikTok and then watch TikTok. But literally, just like if you know you have to do something, just go do it and then get it over with. And then yeah, I'm still learning that myself because I be in this bed right here behind me. I be procrastinating like crazy. I could literally be supposed to be washing the dishes, and I could be in the bed watching TikTok, literally doing nothing. So yeah. What is the best studying tip? That's a good question. To be honest, just really go over like the main topics of what you like. Let's say you got a test. You know the main topics. Go over your classwork, go over your homework, go over all the stuff that you literally went through with your teachers, and go over those steps. Give yourself like a little quiz, practice it, get instruction. Like just like give yourself a little quiz. Like do that. Like pretend like you're a little teacher. You're instructing. It's I don't even know how to say it. Because sometimes I use AI for help. So what I would do is I would tell AI the main topics. Then I'll be like, okay, give me instruction, give me practice, give me a quiz, and then give me like a real world question type of thing. So I know what I'm doing. That's what I do. Personally, I think that helps me. But that's pretty much how I study. And I think it would help you guys if you are into... Like, if you're not really a study type of person, I feel like that would probably help because I don't like to study. So, yeah. Is it okay to be nervous? Yes. Always. It's a new school. It's like, unless you're like, your high school is like a type of high school where it's like K-12, that's different. But if you're going to like an actual high school, moving from middle school, of course you're gonna be nervous. It's okay to be nervous. Doesn't matter. How do you find your classes? I can't even help you with that question. I could have found my classes. Sometimes I'll be 5 minutes late. I'll be 5 minutes late to class. Literally. Like on the first day, everywhere is good. Like everything's gonna be a mess. Literally, there were some classes I wasn't even supposed to be in, and I literally got removed to go to another class. Like it's literally like that. But personally, just ask some teachers if you see them around. There's not really a lot of teachers on the first day of school, like around places. They're mostly in the classes because they're ready to see their students. So, but if you see any teachers around, definitely ask. If you see any type of like security guard, definitely ask. But that's really all my advice for upcoming freshmen. And I hope you guys all enjoy your freshman year. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those notifications for every new video that I post. And yeah, bye.
I don't mean I like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business call me out to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me.